Welcome. We will continue with the next part, that is miscellaneous problem set 2. Here we will solve question number 8 to 11 and multiple choice questions. So here question number 8, it is given area of a rectangular garden of length 40 meter is 1000 square meter. Okay, area of a length is given and area is given of rectangle. Find the breadth of the garden and its perimeter. The garden is to be enclosed by 3 rounds of fencing, leaving an entrance of 4 meter. Find the cost of fencing the garden at a rate of 250 rupees per meter. Per means 1 meter. Okay. So we will solve, that is area of a, what is given from here only we will start. Area of a garden it is given. So area of a rectangular garden is given 1000 square meter. Okay, and what it is given, length it is given. See, length 40 meter. Length we will take as L is equal to 40 meter. Breadth not given, so that we will take as B and we will find out. Okay, so let the length be B meter. Okay, so we know area of a garden, area rectangular, so formula is length into breadth. So area it is given 1000, so we put the value 1000. Length it is 40 and breadth not knowing, so we will write B. So therefore B is equal to 1000 divided by 40, so 0 0 cancel, 4 1s are 4, 25s are 400, 4 into 25 it is 100. So breadth we got 25, unit is given meter, so 25 meter. Now we will find out the perimeter of a garden. Therefore, because it is given garden, find the breadth we got and its perimeter. So therefore perimeter of a garden, since the garden is rectangular, so we can write twice length plus breadth, that is twice length it is given 40 and breadth we got 25, so it is 2 into 40 into 40 plus 25, 65, so 2 into 65 we will get 130 meter. Therefore we got perimeter of a garden is equal to 130 meter. This breadth we found and perimeter we found. Next it is given the garden is to be enclosed by 3 rounds. Okay, perimeter means 1 round is the perimeter, so like that 3 rounds of a fencing leaving an entrance of. So entrance, if there is a garden, entrance should be left. How much? 4 meter. Find the cost of fencing the garden at the rate of 250 rupees per meter. So what we will now, if you see, this is a garden for example, and here this entrance. Okay, entrance we have to leave of 4 meter. Okay, so what we will do now, perimeter we got 130 na, therefore perimeter of a garden leaving entrance 4 meter will be what? 130 minus 4, we will get 126 meter, because it is said that 4 meter should be left for the entrance. So now the perimeter of a garden is leaving the entrance is 126 meter. So when we are calculating, we will take this value. Okay, therefore we can write cost of 1 meter, cost of 1 meter fencing a garden is equal to rupees, how much it is given? 250. Okay, so therefore cost of 126 meter fencing, this will be what? 1 round. Okay, is equal to rupees 126 into 250, we will get rupees 31,500. After multiplying, we will get 31,500. Okay, so we can write now. Therefore, now we got cost of one round of fencing is equal to rupees 31,500. Okay. Therefore, cost of, it is given 3 rounds. So, cost of 3 rounds of fencing is equal to 31,500 multiplied with 3. So, we will get rupees 94,500. Okay, so this is our answer. So, we can write cost of 3 rounds of fencing is equal to rupees 94,500. This is our answer. We will solve the next question. Next question, it is given. From the given figure, find the length of hypotenuse AC and the perimeter of a triangle ABC. Okay, so here, see, it is given right angle triangle. Angle B is 90 degree in the diagram. Base, it is given 21 units and height, it is given 20 units. This is, you know, this is our hypotenuse. So, hypotenuse, it is AC, we have to find out. So, since it is a right angle triangle, we know that the hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So, by Pythagoras theorem we will solve. So, hypotenuse we will take x. Okay. So, here we can write, let the hypotenuse AC be x unit. Okay. Since triangle ABC is a right angled triangle, therefore by Pythagoras theorem we know hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. Okay, so hypotenuse, it is AC square, base is BC square and height is AB whole square. So AC hypotenuse we have taken x, so we can write x square. Base, it is given 21 square and height, it is given 20 square. So x is equal to the square of 21, it is 441 and 2 2s are 4, so 400. So x square is equal to, when we are adding, we will get 841. So x is equal to root of 841. So 841 is the square root of 841 is 29. So therefore we got hypotenuse, that is x is equal to 29 units. Okay, units. So hypotenuse we got 29 units. Now we will find the perimeter. Now perimeter of a triangle ABC is equal to sum of all the sides, that is AC, that is we have to write segment, that is equal to segment AC plus segment BC plus segment AB. So segment AC we got 29, segment BC is given 21 and segment AB is 20. So we got 70 units. Since units are not given, so we have to write down unit. Therefore, we got perimeter of a triangle ABC is equal to 70 units. This is our answer. So we got hypotenuse 29 units and perimeter of a triangle 70 units. We will see the next question. Question number 10, it is given. If the edge of a cube is 8 centimeter long, find the total surface area of area. Okay, that is cube we have to find out given. So we know if what is given, from there we will start. That is edge of a cube, that is L is given 8 centimeter. Therefore, total surface area of a cube is equal to 6L square. Okay, that is equal to 6. L is 8, so 8 square. So 6 into 8 is 64. So 6 into 64 we will get 384. Okay, therefore we can write total surface area of a cube is equal to 384 square centimeter. Okay, centimeter, square centimeter. This is our answer. So unit always you have to see, area always the unit is square. If it is given unit meter, then meter, centimeter. So always remember area unit is square. Factorize. That is given 365 y raised to cube and z y raised to 4 z raised to cube minus 146 y square z raised to 4. Okay, so here you know how to do prime factorization of 365. So 365, when we are doing prime factorization, unit place is 5, so it is not divisible by 3, so 5. So 5 7 is 35. So 73 is itself is a prime number. And if you see this 146, also we will find out the prime factorization. It is divisible by 2, so 2 7s are 14 and 2 3s. So again it is a 73 is a prime number. So we can write 365 has 5 into 73 y raised to 4 z raised to cube minus, and 146 can be written as 2 into 73 y raised to square and z raised to 4. Okay, this was the rough work which I have shown. If you see here 73 is common, so we will take out 73 outside. And again if you see y raised to 4y, so y square we will take outside. Okay, and z, here is also z, here also z raised to cube, and here z raised to 4. So we will take out z raised to cube outside. Okay, and what is remaining, we can write 5. See here 5 is remaining, so 5. But here 5 we have taken square, so here also we can write 5y square minus, again what is remaining, 2, so write 2, and here z cube means what is remaining, z. Okay, so this is our answer, 73 y square z cube. Okay, and bracket 5y square minus 2z. This is our answer. Now multiple choice questions. Choose the right answers from the options given for each of the following questions. If the average of the numbers 33, 34, 35, x, 37, 38, 39 is 36, what is the value of x? See, if you see here 33, 34, 35, then x, 37, 38, 39, they are continuous number, and x is in the middle. Here also 3, here also 3. So automatically the answer will be 36. Okay, so answer is 36, but even we can directly also we can say like this, because x is in the middle of this continuous number. There are 7 numbers, so it is coming in the center. So that is our what average, but still we can find out also. So we will find out average is equal to, we have to sum all the numbers. Okay, 33 plus 34 plus 35 plus x plus 37 plus 38 plus 39 by how many numbers are there? 7. So average already it is given 36 and we got 216 plus x by 7. So we will get 216 is equal to 36 into 7. Here plus x is also there. So therefore x is equal to, we will get this 36 into 7 we have not done. So we will write 216 plus x is equal to 36 into 7, 252. Okay, therefore x is equal to 252 minus 200, and this is plus, so it will be minus subtracted. So x is equal to 252 minus 236. Therefore x is equal to 36. Okay. Question number 2, it is given. The difference of the squares, that is 61 minus 51 whole square, is equal to. So quickly we can solve that. That is equal to 61 minus 51 whole square. We can write 61 square minus 51 whole square. Okay. Because it is not coming in a plus b or a minus b form, and options are given. Let us find out. So 61 square, the value is 3721, and 51 square, the value is 2601. So here it is 1120 answer. Okay, this option 1120 is correct. Here it is given, if 2600 rupees are divided between Samir and Smita in the proportion of 8:5, the share of each will be. So it is given directly, we can write 8x, that we will take that Samir be 8x and Smita be 5x. So is equal to 2600. So 8 plus 5, 13x, that is 2600. So x is equal to 2600 by 13. So x is equal to, we will get 200. Okay. 13 ones are 13 twos are 26, put 0, 20. So now 8x is equal to 8 into 200, that is 1600. And 5x is equal to 5 into 200, that is 5 twos are 10, that is 1000. So which one which is your answer? Fourth option. I forgot to write here options, so we can write from here. The option number 4th is correct. Okay, so 4th option, that is rupees 1600 and rupees 1000. This option is correct.